Mexico, where are you? Okay? I heard you not agree to post everything about Thailand, about every article, about our activities. Is it true? It's not good for you.
I don't think it's good for you.
No, not about you. Not about you. Not about you.
It's not about me. It's about all the people that I represent.
I didn't give you opportunity to talk. Please keep polite for me. I still talking. I still talking. Listen. I still keep talking to everybody while you stand up to talk to me.
Because I have a voice. I feel for everybody's not. If you have a problem.
No, you have a voice, but you have to respect. The voice.
You are not respecting me as a woman.
What? No, why you stand up?
Because I have
Where the gun? Security. No, just leave it here. She stand and she talk by herself.
As a woman, we have respect. They need to have respect for us. I'm here representing a country, and it's not my fault that you have problems with my organization.
No.
Listen.
Listen. You must listen to me, and then when I argue, you.
This is the wrong place.
Stop. Security. ปิดประตู Stop. Sit down. If anyone want continue the contest, sit.
Have respect for everyone, but this is not how things can be handled. To trash another girl is beyond disrespectful, and it's nothing I as a person can stand in. That's why I'm taking my call.
Oh my God!
That as a country, you have all my respect. I truly love Thailand. I respect all of you. I think that you are amazing people. But what just your director did is not respectful. He called me dumb because he had problems with the organization. And I think that's not fair because I'm here and I do everything okay. I don't mess with anyone. I just try to be kind. I'm trying to give my best. And he just shot me and he just said to me and shut up and a lot of different things. And I think that the world needs to see this because we are empowered women and this is a platform for our voice. And no one can shut our voice and no one will do that to me. And I don't have a problem with any one of you. You have my respect and I love your country.
อยากให้ไปพวกเขาก็ไม่พอใจในสิ่งที่พวกเขาทำกับเราเหมือนกันก็ต้องลงไปเคลียร์ผมมองไม่เห็นเหตุผลเลยนะครับ
That's how I felt when I watched everything unfold. Y'all know this is not the first time that I've made these type of videos. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Miss Criticizer 2021. Hope you all are doing well. Miss Universe season is back again, and it is back with, it's just day 4, and there's already a lot of controversy happening. Everybody's asking, what is happening? Why is this happening? What's going on? Oh God, I'm just tired. I'm tired of speaking about this man. This is probably my 6th video talking about Mr. Nawat. Miss Universe, we're on the 5th day of Miss Universe and the drama has already started. I can just imagine the worst when it comes towards the end. Yeah? This thing is just never ending. Now let's talk about the main issue at hand. Since last year, I spoke about Miss Universe and how the brand has been cheapened ever since it fell under a new CEO at that time called Anne, who is also Thai. And I said last year that Miss Universe is losing its value. It's no longer about women empowerment. It's no longer about having a purpose. It's no longer about your strong advocacy. It's all about business, money, and as much money as they can make. If you haven't watched my video from last year, please watch it if you want more information. They were looking for so many ways of making money. Instead of uploading the full episode of the coronation, they said, no, you have to pay. You have to pay for every single thing. And I remember when I paid for a subscription via YouTube thinking that I'll get behind the scene footage, nothing whatsoever. Felt scammed. So when I heard that this year it's under new ownership, I said, okay, we'll see how it goes, but it's a step towards the right direction. When that lady still had Anne, when Miss Universe was still under her, I saw photos of her and Nawat, and they said that they will be collaborating it, considering that Thailand is the host country of Miss Universe. And I said, I had mixed feelings about this. And I said, this is going to be a disaster. Because we already see how Mr. Nawat operates Miss Grant. Now, I have to be unbiased and I have to be honest. Production-wise, they're number one. They do very well. Mr. Nawat, he's a hands-on man. But I've advised him in the past that get people to do the job. Considering how he behaved. Now, let me get straight to this video because this is just a hot mess. This is, I cannot even fathom my mind. So, sashing ceremony started. All the girls came, they gathered, yeah? And it's almost like a press conference, you know, if you have questions or even anything when it comes to the information that has to be provided. That's what the ceremony is there for. This Mr. Nawat, he took it upon himself to address Miss Mexico in the audience, basically scolding her as a child, like, you've been informed to take as many photos as possible about Thailand, promoting Thailand, doing this, doing that, and you ended up not doing this. And so when she tried to speak up, to just try to explain, mind you, she let him finish. He said, no, I'm not finished, I'm not finished. Why are you standing up? Why are you standing up? Why are you doing this? You don't communicate very well. You didn't tell this to your manager. No, you keep quiet. And as she was just defending herself, she spoke in a calm way like, listen, you don't have to talk to me like that and all that. He called security. I said, why the hell are you embarrassing this girl like this? And I had to think about the whole Rachel Gupta thing. Y'all seen a previous video that I did, which I commented. And I'm just so appalled. And I'm glad that Miss Universe from last year, she said something about it instead of being quiet and thinking like, oh, okay. No, she said something about this. And the other ladies, the pageant sisters, the other contestants, they wanted to walk out just to check on their pageant sister, you know, check if she's okay. The man wants to come and control everybody and say that, listen, if y'all leave, you're not coming back. And I'm like, excuse me? Miss Mexico said that, listen, I don't know what issue you have with my organization, yeah? And that's not my fault. It's something you should deal with them. He still called her dumb and just any kind of derogatory word. And now let me just address certain things, yeah. The Miss Universe organization, I'm not sure if Raul is still involved because he and Anne used to co-own it, but Anne was the only person that stepped down, yeah. I don't know how they actually were working, because why is a national director from Thailand, which is Mr. Nawat, why is he involved in this? Does he think that this is Miss Grant? This is not his thing. Now, granted, they said that they will collaborate with him to for the production. You know, the production show. Miss Grant has the center. They have everything. You name it. Yeah. So they said they have all those things. Okay, no problem. You want to work with them, but why is Mr. Nawat in the press conference? Why is he there out here being in the forefront? This is my issue, yeah? And this is what I've said about Mr. Nawat. I understand if you're running a business, some people want to be really in the forefront. They want to be heavily involved. It's like their baby. Granted, I understand it. But the issue is with Mr. Nawat. There's already, when it comes to the production, when it comes to everything, scheduling, how he plans his things, I give him that. But he has flaws. And his biggest flaws is communication, is the English. Hence why you don't even need to be there. Yeah? You don't have to be there. Now, if you want to be there, you can be quiet, you can oversee, you have a spokesperson who is going to do it, a professional spokesperson. That's why when it comes to media and communication, there's education for it. There's qualification for it. If you want to be a presenter, if you want to be somebody who will do the public speaking, somebody who will speak, there are special people for that. Leave it up to them. You don't have to be involved in this. The man is super emotional. He's so money driven. And he treats these girls like they're bunch of products and not like humans. This is what I'm talking about. They're cheapening the brand. Because why would you speak to Miss Mexico like this? If you had an issue with Miss Mexico, Miss Universe Mexico and her camp, let your team contact them directly, private, away from everybody. They send an email, an agreement, in private. Something that nobody needs to be involved in. But you're calling her out there, humiliating and embarrassing her in public. That's not how they do things. And this is the same thing that I said to Mr. Nawat last year, the way he approached Miss Grand France. He also just trash talked her in public. Just because she had a disagreement with a former queen, who now he has an issue with. So unprofessional. This is the reason why CEOs or people who are high above, you don't usually see them. They're in the background. And that's how it's supposed to be. You employ people, you employ management. You employ management, you employ a PR person. They're the ones that are going to convey it. You have a fixed person that's going to coordinate everything. And you're just treating them like your child. Listen, all these ladies who participate, the queens that participate in Miss Universe, they've sacrificed a lot of time, a lot of effort. These are girls that are highly educated. They're very well qualified people. You're not their father or anybody to think that you can talk to them in such a rude manner. Mr. Nawat, you're all about promoting Thailand and bringing tourism to Thailand, being patriotic and all that, but you're rather turning people away from Thailand. I'm not going to lie. It's going to give people a bitter taste about your organization because you're not representing your country very well. You don't represent your country. You have how many? You have over 100 women from all over the world. Their representatives, their fan base, everybody that watches, they watch. And this is like the second time by somebody who is Thai and who is involved. Usually we don't criticize about culture. Yeah, I'm Ghanaian, I'm African. Even we're still friendly with the way we do things. Sometimes, yes, maybe each country, they have their customs, they have their culture, and they have things the way it's done. That's separately. You don't bring it internationally. Hey? looking for other ways to make money again. It's not going to be about a woman who has value, a woman who has her advocacy, a woman who stands for something. It's just a bunch of products talking to them as if you're a pimp. When I watched the after effect of the video, because some of the girls, they came back, I think one lady, I think it's Miss Bonaire, she was speaking like, you know, we had to calm Miss Mexico down. You know, she was overwhelmed with so many things, and we understand sometimes language can be a barrier, but it doesn't need to be. She tried to be the peacemaker of everything, trying to calm the situation down. And the lady who was working for Mr. Nawat, I think she's like a spokesperson and all that, she explained that, you know, there's a lot of things that have been going on behind the scenes, and they're trying their best. Things didn't work out. The death of the queen, the passing of the queen too, also had a lot of effects. So much has been going on and all those type of stuff. And Mr. Nawat was a bit ashamed of himself and all that. And I'm like, why couldn't that spokesperson just be the one to even coordinate everything? Have one fixed person to do that and coordinate everything. Like, you didn't have to be involved in this. This is not Miss Grand, Miss Universe, that's prestigious. And now you're disgracing yourself. Eh? I don't know what more to say, seriously, because this is just going to be like, oh my God. And even speaking about this, because many people are saying, damn, about Rachel, we knew the deal about the whole Rachel situation. How they treat these girls. Eh? I mean, I still have to watch, I still have to document, I still have to talk about our queens, but it's just this unprofessional behavior that puts people off. Some people now, if it's like that, they don't even want to be involved again with you and your organization and the way you do things. The CEOs, probably, they don't even give a damn. Like, I don't know what has been going on behind the scenes. I've heard that they were so disorganized. You know, some of the girls, they didn't know where to go to. They were looking lost. Nobody was really there to coordinate them. What has been going on? Eh? Mr. Nawat, he just wants to be involved in every bloody thing instead of getting people to do it. And do it in a professional way. Gosh. Oh God, guys, there'll probably be more follow-up videos because I think there's a lot going on. I just feel so bad for Miss Mexico because how is she going to continue this? You know, she sacrificed a lot to be there, and I don't know. She probably has to go through this, with just so much bitterness. You know, a lot of things that has been going on. I've heard that some people didn't even receive their sash. The Miss Latina thing, I also don't understand the purpose behind that. Like, oh God, it's a hot mess, my head. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. I'll be still talking about the looks, about the upcoming events and all that. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you. Bye.